Hi guys, it's Beth here again. Today we're going to do something slightly different, a lovely splodgy colourful doodle drawing. Okay, so what we're going to need is some paints. I'm going to use watercolours, but you can use whatever paints you have, and some felt tips or pens. Doesn't matter really what you have, anything will be fine. So if you've got everything ready, we'll make a start. So we're going to start by drawing our lovely bird. It's a bird, it could be a monster, it's whatever you want it to be. It's quite a fun drawing, this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw two big eyes, probably I would say about here. So two big circles first of all. It's not a huge amount of drawing with our pencil. So two big round eyes, like this. And then slightly wonky, which is fine because this is going to be a little fun doodle drawing. And then I'm going to do a little beak, like a diamond shape, but the bottom section's slightly longer. Again, it really doesn't matter today. You can do whatever shape beak you like. And that's pretty much the drawing that I'm going to do, because now I'm going to go to my paints. So I'm going to use watercolours, and I think I'm going to stick to blues and greens because they blend really nicely together. You can choose whatever colours you want. Just try and just be careful if you're blending colours together, because some colours don't work quite as well. If you stick to cold colours, so blues and greens, they work well, or you could do hot colours, which is reds and yellows and oranges. Pinks and purples also work quite well together as well. So what I'm going to do, I've picked blues and greens, and I'm just working round my eyes and my beak, and I'm going to try and do sort of a nice circular shape, just doing little patches of colours. So blending them into each other a little bit, not being overly neat at all. And I'm just working around my eye, around the beak, maybe getting a bit more of that green. I'm just blending them together a little bit. And then bringing it down, keeping the edges quite loose. And under my beak, a bit more. Bit more turquoise. It's like a turquoisey blue I'm using. I'm sticking to these two colours, but you could do more than two colours. That would be fine. There really isn't any right or wrong here. So I'm doing a nice big sort of circular shape. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So maybe a bit more blue in this section down here. So nice big multicoloured circle shape. Maybe the edges we can go a bit flicky, because he's going to be sort of a sort of quirky looking bird. Maybe some little flicky edges, sort of feathery. Maybe around the top. Okay, quite splodgy. I'm going to just paint his beak. So all I'm doing, I'm just keeping him very simple, nice, simple yellow beak. And then whilst that dries, I'm just going to put some colours in for our lovely flowery garden. So I'm going to, because I've done a blue and green bird, I'm going to do sort of more hot colours for my garden. So all I'm doing is little splodges of colours. So starting off with some yellow, small ones and some bigger ones, and then I'm going to add a little bit of red in. So nice bit of red with some of these. Use an orangey red, maybe. And maybe some pink. I've got a really nice pink here. You choose whatever colours you want. And I might do a little pink flower there, maybe. And I might just do, I haven't got any purple, so I might just put a little bit of purple in as well, maybe. A little purple one up here, little purple one down. Got a little gap there, pop it there. Okay, and then I think you can choose really what you want to do. I'm going to put a little butterfly in the sky as well, or you could do a sunshine, you could do love hearts, you know, just little doodles really, so you can choose what you want to do. I'm going to do a little butterfly, so I'm going to use a nice bright orange, and I'm just doing a nice blob of colour, so orange and yellow, just at the top, roughly in a butterfly shape, because we're going to put the detail in a minute. So it's just a little rough shape. Put a little bit of red in as well, maybe. Doesn't matter. Okay. So once I've got all my colours in, we're going to start adding our detail in. I'm going to use just a black felt tip. You could use a black biro, any kind of ink pen. The only thing you need to make sure is that it is dry before you start doing it, otherwise you're going to ruin your lovely pens. So I'm sticking to black. Again, you could use any colours you want, so it's up to you. I think black looks good for the eyes, so I'm going to put a big circle in the middle of my eye and colour it in. I'm leaving a little white highlight again, so same place on both eyes, and then it's doodle time really. I'm going to outline the eyes, just really make them pop out like this. And the beak, I'm going to outline, put some detail in. I'm going to just give him a little scruffy, doodly outline, just bring it out a bit. So I'm doing some like little feathery bits. Might just pop in some little wings, so just put some little wings in. So I'm just looping it around, keeping him so simple, and then maybe some little wiggly lines at the bottom. Okay, and then we'll just pop his legs in. So all I'm going to do is a straight leg coming down on both sides like that. Now it's time to add our little doodles. So all our little patterns, I'm just going to put whatever I want inside. So this is time to get really super creative and do whatever comes to you. So I'm going to just do some little stripes around one eye. On this side I might do some little circles maybe. You could do little dots. So really use your imagination. You can come up with lots of different ideas. I do like my spirals, so I might decorate his wings in little spirals. You could do little U shapes. You could do wiggly lines. Circles and dots look good. Do different things for each one. Might do some zigzags. They look quite nice. I like my zigzags. And then little V's here. Might do some more spirals and dots. And then once I'm happy with my bird, so work around it, do whatever you want, colour in little bits. Again, do it in different colours. Might just do some more little spirals going round the edge, just break that up a little bit more, make him really wacky. Might do little knobbly knees maybe as well, looks quite nice. I'm going to just ground him a little bit as well, so a little line to ground him. When you put all your designs and your patterns on your bird, then we're going to just add a bit more detail into our flowers as well, make our flowers a bit more interesting. So what I'm doing is I'm working over them and again, just adding some lovely little patterns. So I might do a spiral, quite like, sort of like a Catherine wheel effect. There is really no right or wrong with this. You could just stick to little dots, little circles, little like spidery designs. Let's do another spiral here. Let me have a look. What about this one? We could do some little lines and circles. So a combination of whatever you want. So I'm going to do another one. I like the circles. I think they look nice. Little dots in between. I'm doing this really quickly. You take your time, think about what you want, what looks good. Nice big circle. What should we have up here? We could just do maybe just like a squiggly line flower. And then we'll just pop the stems in. So little lines coming down. Put a bit of ground in. Okay. And you could always draw, if you wanted, some leaves maybe. So just maybe one up here. Maybe one over here. Little one. So a combination of little ones, big ones. And then we'll pop our butterfly in. Hopefully that's dry now. So I'm just going to do little body. And then 2 wings. And then maybe some little circles. Like that. And then in the background, if you wanted to, you could just put, you put some more little spirals maybe, or some little stars. You could do little love hearts, whatever you want. And then the last thing that I'm going to do, once I've done all that, and I've done all my lovely doodles and my designs, I'm just going to go back to my paints, and I'm going to do some lovely splats. So, if you're using watercolours, then you just need to really get your brush nice and wet, get lots of that colour on your brush, dip it in some water to make it even wetter, and then flick the paint gently on your picture. So I'm going to do some splats in pink, might do some in purple. If you're using like ready mix paints, then you just need to water your paint down a little bit. So make sure it splats well by just adding a little bit of water to it. And then I'm going to do some purple splats. Like that. And there we go. I think that is it. So have a little look, check you're happy. But add some more little doodles if you want, another layer of splats. But I quite like that. I think that works quite well. So I hope you enjoyed that fun little doodle drawing, and we will see you again soon. Bye for now.